It's June 16th, 2021. I'm Pastor Edgar, and these are Afterthoughts. This past Sunday, we looked at the last chapter in the book of John, chapter 21. And there, Jesus at one point told Peter that he was going to be martyred. He was going to be persecuted and martyred. And he's done that a few times, Jesus, throughout the book of John, telling his disciples that persecution was coming. It was going to come because they hated Jesus and they're going to hate the disciples as well. And I was relating that to us today and the persecution that we are getting today and is currently being ramped up seems to surround sexuality. There's been a sexual revolution happening for a while that celebrates what we would call sexual immorality, what the Bible would call sexual immorality. So whatever is sexually immoral, our culture today celebrates that. And our government is even working at trying to train and form the thinking of our children so that it lines up seeing sexuality in the sexual immoral way that the world is embracing. Now, if we Christians say anything biblical, if we promote something that is biblical, then we are considered haters, that we hate those who are sexually immoral. And they shut down the conversation pretty quick by labeling us and calling us names and not even engaging in conversation. They just kind of write us off and that's it. And so I was wondering, why are they so passionate about shutting down those conversations, so passionate about not engaging in any kind of meaningful, rational conversation about sexuality? And I looked back at Genesis chapter 3 where the devil tempted Eve and Adam, and they both fell for it. But the devil tempted them to eat that fruit, and he was basically saying to them, hey, God has got it wrong. If you actually eat of this fruit, you're going to become gods of your own lives, and you're going to be able to figure out what's good and what's evil on your own. And that is the temptation. That is the embrace that Adam and Eve did. They rejected God as God who holds their identity, their meaning, and their purpose for their life. And they said, we're going to be gods of our own life. We're going to decide for ourselves what's good and what is evil. We're going to decide for ourselves who we are, our purpose, and our meaning. So that's what they did. So then from there on, what people have done is they search in and of themselves or around them for their meaning in life, their purpose in life, and their identity. So today, clearly, what people are clinging to and running to is sexuality. Sexuality holds their identity. I am homosexual. I am transgender. I am in this three-way relationship. All of these, it's based on sexuality. That is their identity. And so they stick with folks who also have their identity in that sexuality. So you have all these little groups saying, this is who I am, this is my identity. So when Christians start speaking of God's word and biblical sexuality, they take that as a personal attack on themselves. We are attacking them as a person because we are threatening the source of their meaning for life, their purpose, their identity, which is their sexuality. And it's quite sad, isn't it? They see their identity wrapped up in sexuality, in the things that they do, because they've rejected the Lord, the creator of all, who is the one who lets us know our meaning, our purpose, and our identity. So that hostility comes from there. They're defending themselves, they're mad, they're scared, and they're attacking to shut us down so that we don't bring that up, because it is very much a heart issue for them and for all of us, of course. So we're not going to win any kind of argument at that level in the public square. That's not going to happen. The world has embraced, of course, the world is embraced sin and embraced sexual immorality, and it's promoting it. So we're not going to win it in the public square, but where we can have some kind of an effect for the Lord is in our circles that we're in. The people that we know, we can engage them in conversations about the Lord and about our true identity, true meaning found in the Creator who made us, instead of sexuality, the emptiness of chasing these dreams of being somebody or meaning and purpose based on sexuality, based on ourselves. It's so empty. But we can pray for those that are in our lives, love them, be in relationship with them, and have these conversations over time pointing to the Lord and putting our hope and our trust in the Lord, that He will open their eyes and He will use us in some way in taking the scales off their eyes so that they can see the freedom and true living is found in the Lord. Our identity is given to us by the Lord. Our meaning and purpose for being alive in this world is because of the Lord, not our sexuality, nothing like that. So be encouraged. The Lord is the one who saves people, and He can do this. So trust in Him. Build yourself up in God's Word. Pray for strength. Pray for your lost friends. Pray for your deceived friends. And stick with each other. Encourage each other. Build each other up as brothers and sisters so we don't give up, but we continue with our hope in the Lord. So continue on. And God bless you. Thanks for watching.